Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to Oldham versus Southend live National League playoff watch along. Hope everyone is doing well. Big up to the over 100 people already watching. So we're going to go through the teams. The teams are just out on the pitch at the moment, but there will be a shake of the hands and all that kind of stuff. So we've got time. We'll go through the teams. We'll start with Oldham first. It's Hudson, Ogle, Kitching, Raglan, Montfay, Pett, Evans, Yoganathan, Pritchard, Fondop, and Garner. For Southend, we've got Hayes, Scott Morris, Ralph, Taylor, Goodlife, Miley, Abaya, Forson, Hussein, Bridge, Hopper, and Kendall. So yeah, this is going to be a good game, I reckon. Oldham have had fairly comfortable playoff knockouts, if I'm honest. Southend, no, not so much. Definitely more of the dramatic, let's say. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. Let's have a look. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, please do keep me updated. I'll be honest, I didn't even watch the start of it, so I have no idea what's happening. There could have been an alien that landed on the lap for all I know. Pick up to Derek. So we do watch longs, mate. We don't do that kind of thing, but yeah, we just do watch alongs. I've been doing all the playoff finals. This is my final one of the season. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. I do love my playoff finals. Just the final watch along of the season. Then it gets into loads of transfer talk. Pick up to Tebby saying, Bobby, what phase is in the game? PS spent like 650 million euros in 2 seasons. Yep. Money answers all things. They do. It does, to be fair. It's all about spending it in the right way. We haven't spent it all wisely, let's be honest. But we're going to try and get that right this season. So big up to Noah McNeil saying hi, hope you're doing well. Calm saying boo to South Oldham. Which you're just going with both teams because you know I'm going to support one of them. Being an Essex boy, I'm going to support Southend, obviously. But I don't mind either. You know, both teams have got league history, so I don't mind which one personally. But if someone was to really ask me which one do you really want to go up, it's Southend. Piastri, Norris still need to stop again. Max is on 3-stop strategy, but can easily change back to 2 stops. Depends how he manages the tyres. Norris taking time off Piastri too. Football is really easy. Best players plus best coach equals trophies. No need of all these complicated processes and inverted strikers. Yeah, I am total agreement. I honestly don't know why. It's mad. Even if they just did it on BBC or Channel 4, I don't understand it. I find this rather wrong, if I'm honest. Yeah, I feel slightly disappointed this is a situation that we're in on this game, but it's just annoying. Big up to Joseph saying exactly the same thing. I wouldn't like bothered by like Sky having it. I don't see why. I don't know what BBCs you get nowadays. I don't watch that kind of TV, but one of the BBC channels or ITV4 or something, just something. I don't understand. This is British football, and you can't watch it unless you've got this. So it's mad, isn't it? Of course you have. Norris got offline slower than Max. Max got ahead, then Max pushed too much. Norris got it back, so that's the start of the race. Thank you very much. For free, no idea. Honestly, I haven't got a clue. Haven't got the faintest idea, mate. I do apologise. Come on, the lat, it says Joseph. No, Greg, I'm not. This is just a watch along, my friend. Big up to Simba saying big up Bobby. Inzaghi is on phase -50. That was a really horrendous performance from Inter Milan last night, if I'm honest. Could have stuck it on ITV3 that don't have anything decent on it normally anyway. No, it don't. 100%. All eyes on this game surely would help the level. Totally agree. I hope that doesn't happen next season because it's ridiculous. 2-1 Oldham is your prediction. Southend really punch above weight this season, 100%. Yeah, they sneaked into the playoffs, didn't they, at the last game of the season, knocked out Gateshead out of it. So, yeah, for me, Oldham are favourites in my opinion. Sorry, ex-Rovers legend Richie Williams was at Oldham as manager. So got to back them from that alone. Been sensational throughout whole knockout stages to beat a very good Inter team like that. They battered them. Tough to take for Inter beating like that, but wow, that's how I felt about it. Yeah, PSG are a very good team. I said that, people just like, oh no, PSG are not that good. They are. They are very good. And if anything, they're probably better without what's about to say? I can't remember what I was going to say. Sorry, I just read a message. Yeah, PSG were just outstanding, absolutely outstanding. May the worst team win, says Temi. Richard Miles is going for 2-2 Southend win on penalties. Oh, I wouldn't mind a bit of drama if I'm honest. I'll be honest. Most of the playoff finals so far have actually been. Some have been good, but none of them gone to extra time or penalties, which is quite disappointing. Normally, I'm well known for having 120 minutes of football. It hasn't gone that way this year. Don't know why. Breathtaking to watch. Happy for Enrique with what he's been through. His previous experience counted for this pretty much young PSG squad, apart from a couple of players. Totally agree. Yeah, he's done amazing, and he deserves all the accolades that he gets for it because he's been outstanding this season. The team has, everyone wants to say, "Oh, the French league is just rubbish." Really, is it really, really rubbish? Big up to Tequila. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Salt in the wounds from Mbappe. The game is underway. Salt in the wounds from Mbappe. Yeah, I personally enjoy it. Now, Southend stink always. Southend ahead of schedule under new. I think maybe next season, maybe still a bit too early, but within 3 seasons they should be back in the league, in my opinion. But yeah, this one may be a little bit too early. Calm is happy he got a new striker, not as good as Richie though. Calm. To be honest, everywhere in UK is a. There are some nice villages and stuff, some nice towns, but yeah, I kind of get where you're coming from on that, if I'm honest. I'm going to guess you. He means Cunha. That's what I think he's on about. Cunha. Oh, I need to sort that time out because that time has not fitted on perfectly at all. There we go. That's better. That's better. PSG, the only two good team we faced this season. Yeah, in all fairness, yeah, they were incredible. Incredible. I know we beat them earlier in the Champions League, but that was not the PSG that I was expecting. Even when we played them, I thought, and they did. Oh, lovely little chance here early from Oldham. Too high. Strikers. Cunha suits United. Another leopard in dressing room. I think when it comes to United, he is quite spiky. Big up to over 200 people currently watching. Do appreciate it. So Yoga Nathan is from Barnsley on loan, if I remember correctly. It's only 19. It looks quite good. That is a mullet and a half, isn't it? Jeez. He's a cam. Foul there. I do hope that we have National League refereeing, not league refereeing today. I do like the challenges in National League. Yeah, that's a league challenge. That is not a National League. That being left alone. Chris is a striker. No, it's going to be league reffing. Ugh. I want National League level reffing. They allow a lot more. We don't have strikers united. We have fake ones like Erasmus. I just think again, like Erasmus for me, look, Nunes has probably done a little bit better than Hoyland, but you buy him too early. You buy him from one season. Well, I wouldn't say Hoyland had a great season, in all fairness, but it's a goal! It is a goal. Early goal, and it's Southend.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring.
Kendall with the goal. Early goal. Bit of a shock, actually, because it has been pretty much all Oldham so far. Oh, it might be an own goal for Montfay. Oh, I might need to look at this again then. They're saying it could be an own goal. Even Kendall's gone, I don't know. Fair enough. At least he's honest. Oh, that's Montfay. Yeah, that's Montfay, isn't it? Yeah. Charlie Kendall deserved credit because he put the pressure on Montfay, but I think, that's still close, Yeah, I think that's going to be an own goal for Montfay, if I'm honest. It's on the zone, mate. It's on the zone if you can find it. Last you buy adult players, we get out of such kindergarten. Ferrari messed up Hamilton pit stop. Oh dear. Big up to Michael. Max in for softs, but that's an early goal, and I'm going to put it down to Montfay now because I don't think that's Kendall's. I can't in good conscience give that to Kendall, be honest. So there we go. We go 1-0. Definitely 1-0 Southend, but I'm going to have to give that to Montfay. It does look quite close. I've seen the replay, but I think it is Montfay's big foot that gets the final touch. Right, cross comes in from Bridge. Well cleared by Oldham. And Southend go all the way back to their goalkeeper, Hayes. Norris is in the pit. Southend is a bit of a dump. It is, in all fairness. But I'm an Essex boy, so yeah. Never been to Oldham, and no. 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 All right, there's a bit of a meaty challenge here. Let's have a look at this. Yellow card's coming out. Right, Miley is going to get done for it. Let's see this again because I need to see the replay of it. There was a bit of a response from that. Oh, no, that's yellow. That one I read. Let's have a look at it again. Oh, that's late. Yeah. Oh. I'd say, okay, that's a yellow and a half. Oh, dear. Yeah, big up to Rank God. Yeah, it's only on the zone. So unless you can get that, I think you're kind of doomed. Everyone that loves the zone won't love the zone for this kind of stuff because they've got exclusive rights to it. So looks like it's going to be a really good end-to-end game now. So the only playoff final I've done so far that was really disappointing was the championship. There was a slight lack of quality in the League Two one. League One was entertaining. This one has started pretty well. Oh, hang on. Sorry, have you missed something? Oh, okay. Sorry, mate. Honestly, the messages come up, and you know what it's like on here, especially when there's loads. Oh dear, I'm not commenting. Anyone got the stream? My fire stick ain't fire sticking. Are you guys happy to see Sunderland back in the Prem? I am personally. I live the year for a year right next to the Stadium of Light, actually. Oh, cool. 16 laps remaining. Thank you very much, mate. Lack of quality in League Two playoffs. Of course, Donny wasn't in it. Best team in League Two, says Cole. I'm guessing everyone's having issues. I do apologise to people having issues watching this game. It's not very good, is it? Let's be honest. I've got it on my big TV, unfortunately. It's just, see, I've never gone down that route of fire sticks. I've no idea what it's like. So I hope you will manage to find a stream though, because to be fair, it's actually quite a good game. I always want people to be watching it. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be the only one talking about it. I want everyone to watch it as well. That's the whole point of this for me. I know a lot of people do watch long, so people aren't watching the game, but that defies the point. it's for me. It's like, we've got 300 people watching. I'd love 300 people all be watching the game. We'll talk about whatever's going on. Southend look quite dangerous, going forward. What's Donny Cole? Anytime the zone have it, it goes to pot. Why do they even have rights to Wembley? I'd rather Southend not go up, as it's more difficult for Carlisle if Oldham's still in National League. Most people only cover the Prem. Bob, big up to you. No, mate, I've always I respect the pyramid. I always have done. And National League, tequila, honestly, if you can watch it, National League, pick a team, whichever team you want to go with, and just watch them, because honestly, they're much more entertaining. I'd say it's like football from 10 years ago. You get proper good long throw-ins. It's just quality. The tackles are just meatier. I honestly prefer watching National League football. If someone said, "What do you want to watch?" Now, obviously, ignoring Arsenal game, so obviously I'm always going to watch an Arsenal game. But if someone says, "You want to watch a Premier League game, Championship, League One, League Two, or National League," and I would always choose National League, 100%. It's a small city in Yorkshire full of all the wonderful things like 14-year-old men, depression, crippling debt, and tequila's. Lost having battle with Norwich trying to get by Max. I love it. Well, based on where I live now, MK Don's my closest team in the pyramid, I think. Okay, so we'll have to try and work out your National League team then. I'm sure there's closer teams in Southend, if I'm honest. I'll come up with one. Bedford Town is a very low league. Yeah, that's a lot lower. Bedford Town. PSG system so good, yet we were a clinical striker away from defeating them. Arteta needs to wise up and sign cultured forwards. Yeah, just obviously there's a show at 7 o'clock. We'll talk about that later. So it's like MK Dons or Luton. Alonso overtaken and outside. He's absolutely stunning, isn't he? I do apologise if I'm missing people's comments. I feel like I am here. I'm trying to go through them all as much as I can. Big up to Louis. Come on, Latix. Obviously a Man City fan. Teak supports Epping. I did used to go to Barnet when I was younger. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. Well, that's your team then. You got a bit of a bond to it then. All right, corner to Oldham here. Ooh, header wide. Which is a bit of a hill. Good times. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna have to go for the National League team table. But I think, considering where you are, MK. Oh, mind you, Barnet have just come up, haven't they? Damn it. So we lost them. There's a few around you. Not close, though. There's a few. Mark was saying, Oldham, I got the commentary on radio. Oh, well, that's something. Jesus. It's just mad, isn't it? Barnet, why would someone torture you like that? I'm sorry to hear you had to go watch Barnet Tequila. Colm is clearly in a wind-up mood. I'm guessing he's currently in Sheffield. PSG leads by 3.1 seconds over Norris. Max 5.6 behind. 2.3 leads. Blue flag cars having effect. Cheers for keeping me updated, mate. Please do inform me in capital letters when Max has crashed. Thank you very much. Cheap tickets Coleman had mates who lived in Barnet and Watford. I'm at work. Oh, he's at work in Sheffield. Got you. I know I'm going to regret that. Here comes Oldham. Good defensive work by Southend. Out for a throw-in. I'm just having some possession, but not doing much with it at the moment. Southend are really behind the ball. And they've gone all the way back to their keeper. Mate, you know how critical of my own team. I've definitely never gone that we are there and close to competing, because I don't think we are. We might be better next season. Here's Oldham here, got a cross. Oh, I thought that was a bloody goal. Fond up. And it was Yoga Nathan. I don't know if it was Yoga Nathan that headed it wide or Fond up. Let's have a look. Ah, jeez, it was Yoga Nathan. Oh, yeah, better chance for Fond up. Oh, I'm totally with him on the getting very. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Oh. If I was Yoga Nathan at half time, I would seriously hide from Fondop. Fondop's a big lad. Jorgenhafen is really not. So that could be interesting. Safety car, Antonet DNF. In Europe, you're a smaller club than Tottenham. Let that sink in. Are we? We have had a Cup Winners' Cup. So I wouldn't say they were small. I think we're kind of level pegging now when it comes across Europe, in my opinion. But I'm not one of those. I'm not. I just don't get into that. Everyone now getting cheap pit stops. So it's going to be one heck of a rush to the line now then. You know why I celebrate the Cup Winners' Cup, mate? Because one, I remember it. I was 14. Yeah, I was 14 when that happened. And it was one of those games where I actually expected Arsenal not to win because we were playing against a really good Parma team. Really good. But they had Aspria, Brolin. They had some outstanding players. And that's why I'll always remember that. I always will, to be fair. It was the second year, and we got to the final the following year. And that's when I was so adamant that we'd win because we did have a better team. And we were playing Saragossa, and they beat us. And that's where I've always, ever since that day, I've always gone, this is football. Anything can happen. So, yeah. Max went on hards. Both McLarens on softs. Max on hards. Very strange when cars behind be on. Yeah, that's a bit weird, wasn't it? Hulkenberg from 15th to 8th at the moment. Excellent. Hajar in 7th once again. Impressing. Big shout out to Paul, who's a massive Oldham fan and has bet on Ogle. Big up to Paul. Hope he does whatever he's put on Ogle to do. FTSN trying to cope, face your dead club and your pedigree saves you from relegation next season. My new football shirt has arrived at home. Is that the Donny one? Which one have you got? Hard was my only option for Max. Might as well. Well, bit weird, isn't it? That was a really weird option to take. Okay, so we have a throw-in for Southend. This is why you'll see, if you are managed to watch the game, the Oldham players lining up like it's a corner, because honestly, this is going to be like a corner. There we go. Scott Morris, big leap. Not a bad attempt, actually. The goalkeeper didn't look very comfortable, if I'm honest. No, it's a Quintos kit. Mate, you have no idea how much I actually love Santi. Been there. It's a stunning island. Absolutely love it. Hard tyres take a while to get up to 10. They do. I swear, I don't understand. And I know my club is shite. Don't even remind me of that. FTSN doing that thing where your club absolutely stinks, so you throw jabs at Arsenal to feel good about it. And the thing is, Tim, there's Arsenal fans that do it to other fans. I know we're not very good at the moment, and that's fine. But we're up there. We're getting closer. We have a good summer, and we'll be fine. Pierre Forson has a bit of blood here. I'm guessing he's had a flaming arm or something in his face. Anthony just went Let's spice race it. Yeah. Arsenal are not very good. Oh, shit, son, what do you think of United and Spurs then? I don't. You know what it is, Tequila? I don't really have opinions on them. I know it sounds really weird, but you know me, I don't do the banter stuff. I don't do any of that. I just worry about my own club. You know what happens at United and Tottenham and whoever doesn't really bother me. You know, I don't go ha ha ha. They're selling their best player. It's like, you know, Brentford are about to sign Kelleher and selling Flecken. I think that's a great signing for Brentford. I think that's actually an upgrade. I've never rated Flecken. I've always thought he was quite a dodgy goalkeeper. So they're getting an upgrade, in my opinion, at Brentford with Kelleher. So lapped cars are allowed to overtake. Oh, how convenient! Oh, this could. Oh, it sounds like that madness again. If Arsenal not good, what words would you use for Spurs? And you know what? I won't. I won't even get into it because you know you've had a bad season in the Premier League, but you've won the Europa and you're in Champions League next season. Man United reached the final. Admittedly, both of you played absolutely poorly in that final, but they reached the final. I think if you both have good summers, I think Tottenham will have a decent summer. I think United will have a good summer, and then we'll see what happens next season. 59 laps out of 66. Thanks, Chris. I went to Santiago on holiday 2 years ago, and all the players came into the hotel and gave me one of their shirts, and I have started collecting the local team shirts. When I quit my adopted mate, it's absolutely amazing, Santi. I love Santi. We do business with Brentford in past two. Huge upgrade, easily, yeah. Brilliant signing, Gallagher. Even Bruno Fernandes is jumping at that stinky ship. What do you have left? Garnacho will be leaving as well. One more lap behind safety car. 3 finals in 3 years, silver lining one. Yeah, exactly. You know, the only concern is if you're not winning one of those finals, like if you made 3 finals and didn't win any, then in actual fact that could hurt you. But I don't think you're there, if I'm honest. I think you'll be okay. You need to get rid of some players for financial reasons and whatever, and then improve in better players, and you'll be fine. Safety car ending, says Chris. Just over 25 minutes played. Hamilton safety car. They love wasting laps. Oh dear. I don't think Oldham have beaten Southend this season. I think they drew 1-1 and Southend won the other game, I think. I don't think there's many goals, actually. Right, there's a free kick here to Oldham. Well defended by Southend, but it does come back in. Oh, the players are getting each other's way. They need to start speaking to each other. I want Bruno gone. He doesn't fit Amorim's system. Garnacho has no place in the squad. Rashford, Sancho, Anthony all need to be gone. That useless traffic going in net needs to be gone as well. I reckon from the list that you've put up, you'll be happy. I see all 6 leaving, personally. I do think yours is going to be a massive turnaround. You're definitely trying to get rid of Onana. Obviously, that might be tricky to actually get rid of him. Funny enough. Anthony will go. Sancho will go. Rashford will go. Garnacho, yeah, going. Bruno, up to him, if I'm honest. No, FTS and Onana must stay, please. Good after. Big up to my pod brother. He'll be joining me later at 7 o'clock for the other show that we'll be doing later. Leclerc overtakes Verstappen. Appreciate the keeping updated, Chris. Okay, here comes Southend. Bridge, low cross, cleared. Max Charles rammed into me. Really, Max? Oh, God, not that again. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate all that Bruno has done. But, yeah. No, but that's the thing. Like, I'm sure PSG, have mad respect for what Mbappe did at PSG. But I think he was a problem. And I think he'll be a problem at Real Madrid. Now, unless Alonso can get a different mindset into him, which may be tricky, I just don't see it changing with Mbappe in the team. Mbappe is a problem for whatever club he goes to, personally, because the main focus goes on him. And that is a nightmare, if I'm honest. Oldham are huffing, but that's about it at the moment. No puffing yet. Oh, they win the ball back. That's better. Sorry, I was actually applauding the reffing then. he allowed what would have been a foul in the league for definite. You just kind of need this kind of spirit. Big up to Temi from Bren. From next season, I may do reserves. The psychology scores like you do. Brenny, that's my thing. Max almost spun him to start, finish straight, so was under pressure after that. Nothing wrong now. Oh, well. Oh, he's not going to win, so I'll take that as a bonus. The problem is I know a lot of you aren't watching it. So you probably don't understand what I was actually going, yay. But honestly, it was a foul in the league, but in the National League, it's not a foul, and I love it because you need a bit of spice in challenges, and that was just a bit spicy. It wasn't anything wrong, just a bit of oomph. I like a bit of oomph, I really do. So yeah, madness. Was at the Unity Cup yesterday. I had no idea that Ravel Morrison plays for Jamaica. He didn't. Yeah, he does. Yeah. When did he make that decision? I can't remember now. McLaren. McLaren called him up, as far as I remember. He's moaned about Russell pushed him off to again was Russell corner plus Max went to escape routes. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is why I don't like him, mate. And I when you're like this, I can't gain any respect for them because they just moan about everything like, oh, my toy, it's my toy. No, just shut up and just do what everyone else does and get on with it. That's why I don't like him. He moans too much. He does my head in. But when he does something to someone else, I didn't do nothing. Oh, they're the post then. There's too many players in the way. I couldn't even see where the ball went. Shot there, wide. I wonder if I get to see that shot effort again. Max saying Clerk needs to give position back. Max and Russell. Oh my God, what an end to that with that race. Oh yeah, it did hit the post. Who was that? Was that Gardner? Oh, it was. This game is definitely not dead. This game's got plenty of life in. What are you making of this Sane saga apart from you lads in for him? When it comes to Munich players, I'd never trust Munich. You can always think. Now, the only difference with Sane is he's changed his agent, which says to me this is not a Munich necessarily trying just to get a lower wage for someone. It'd be interesting where Sane goes, personally. I know he hasn't made his decision, so it'd be interesting. Look away, Hamilton fans. The Hulk overtakes. Oh, lovely. I love Hulk. Hulkenberg's one of those, bit like Grosjean. Everyone just loves him. Hulkenberg's one of mine. I just love him. I don't want Sane anywhere near my club. I'd take Sane as a squad, so basically a Sterling. Where he's just going to play a bit part, not a huge part, just a bit part. I'll take him for that. Don't forget, everyone. I think people are forgetting this. He is a free agent. It's not going to cost any money. I think this is where a lot of people are actually getting confused because there's for some reason there's talks of money and stuff. He's a free agent. So look, Red Bull told Max to let Russell by. He did, but Max decided ram into him. Absolute knobhead. Sorry, but he is. Seeing Desire Dore, and I wept for the hand with Martin Smelly and Drossard. Well, Arteta didn't want to do when he was only 30 million quid. Hey ho. Yeah, free agent. That's why Spurs are all over. Hang on 2 secs. Mrs. Loved yesterday, her Nigerian team won on penalties versus Jamaica 5-4 and 2-2 in 90 minutes. Shema Chukwueze was fantastic. Oh, he is. Yeah. See, people turn their nose up at him. I've always, because he's the lad that played for AC Milan, Villarreal. Outstanding player. I would have taken him in a heartbeat as an option. Not as a first starter, but just, yeah. Piastri wins, Norris second, Leclerc third. Perfect. Don't have to see Max on the podium. Yeah. He looked, to be in all fairness, though, Colm, he looked good when he was available for 30 million quid. And some people just weren't willing to take the punt on him. Munich were tempted. PSG were just all over it because, one, he's French. It's perfect for their portfolio and their image to sign a young French lad. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm definitely not going to be defending Arteta on this one. Southend are just defending really, really well. Oldham are looking really good going forward, but Southend just defending really well right now. Russell fourth, Verstappen fifth, but now 10th. Hulkenberg now fifth. Hamilton now sixth. Hadjar now seventh. Gasly now eighth. Alonso now ninth. Excellent. Thank you very much for cheering my afternoon up. If they were ever many to kill his career, Pierce, you can always send him to United. Pick up to Dermot. Oh dear. Drop ball, quick, not good enough cross though. Now a free kick to Southend. So free kick to Southend. Goalkeeper's taken it, so it's going to take a while if I want this to be taken. They don't like to rush these. It's a big kick up. Oldham get it back though, and they boot it up. Try and find Ford up. Oof. Just over 38 minutes played now. Expect another Russell and Max bust up. Russell won't care as much as I don't hear. Yeah, it sounds like it totally is. Won't be for long. He's filled up. Oh, no, not a penalty. Not a penalty. There was not a no, not a penalty. Don't be silly. You fell over. Simple as that. Don't keep saying, oh, that was a challenge. No. Don't be silly. He was already falling over. It's not a no. No, that's not a penalty for me. Don't say that. You'll make him cry. He thinks he's been sent by the gods. What, to finish 17th? Mate, I'd be crying. Honestly, I don't know how you guys feel, because obviously Tottenham haven't been that low for quite a few years. Man United, not in any part of my football memory have United been this bad. So I could look. Arsenal have had a few bad times, like finishing bottom half of the table a couple of times whilst I've supported Arsenal. But I couldn't imagine how you guys feel. Doesn't matter because they won a trophy. I'm not happy, but I am backing Ruben as he hasn't even had a window and he's dealing with negative IQ players. Yeah, I think this window is vital. You get it right, I think you'll be a lot better next season. But no, oh, sorry, but untime yawn there. I think with a good window, challenge for Europe is what I expect. There you go, rank God. Thank you ever so much, guys. Hey, Fire Stickers channel 237 National League event 01. I have my wish list of incomings. Will we get them? Nope, but I have hope. I just think you'll have a good window. You'll get rid of some players that you're not happy with, and I just don't think suit Ruben at all. I just think you'll have a good window, personally. Soldier Boy Gaming, absolutely no idea, but if you have one of these, then feel free to use that. This game has extra time all over it. I feel Oldham have got a goal in them. Don't know when it will come. even if Southend went 2-0 up right now, I still think Oldham have got a chance. Right, here comes Oldham now. Oh, here we go. He's forward up. Oh, he's put it wide. The absolute nana. Oh, I bet you Yoga Nathan is probably going, ha ha. I think Yoga Nathan's going to be safe at half time now because forward up says anything about that chance. Why did he go for the dink? Oh, it's just wide. Shorty. Oh, I can imagine that was entertaining. Oh, I can't believe that. Happy Forsen. Oh, good. It's gone out for a corner. Good effort there. Yeah. It's more like George. It's 2 minutes of injury time for the first half. It's corner to Southend. Goalkeeper not convincing at all there. It's gone literally back out to Bridge. Header, clearance. My wish list: Pedro Gonzalez, Jokeres, Douglas Luiz, Kirkes, and Costa. Well, Kirkes definitely not happening. Costa, Porto are willing to sell, but I'm pretty sure it's a high price. Douglas Luiz, there is something going on there. So watch out for what happens with Douglas Luiz because I've heard there's something happening. Pedro Gonzalez, yeah, I see why you like him. I love him. Even though he scored from the halfway line against us, I still love him. And Jokeres, you will soon find out where he's off to soon. Happy Force. It's a tiny little player, but my God, does he know how to protect himself? Oh, there's a yellow card here. I don't think that's a yellow card. Is that seriously yellow? Absolute nana. That probably rules out Max. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. What a shame. At least I get to enjoy the rest of the season. 10 points between two McLarens. Ooh, that's tasty, isn't it? And there is half time. I wouldn't mind Vitinha, but I'm not that delusional. Well, there are still going to be some surprise transfers this summer, so don't ever rule stuff out sometimes, mate. But guys, I'm going to have a quick break. I will be back shortly. Big up to Darren saying, "Come on, who you supporting?" I'm happy with either team, but I'm from Essex, so I'm going to support Southend. But I do support Arsenal. Arsenal my first love, but I love football generally. So, yeah. 2 seconds. I'm just going to put the fan on because it's getting quite hot. Okay, and then we've got go through the stats. So that's a little bit roasty. Right, so possession wise, 52% for Southampton, 48 for Oldham, 62 shots for Oldham. Did I just say 62? 6 shots for Oldham, 0 on target, 2 shots for Southend, both on target, 2 corners each, 1 yellow card each. Oh no, 3. Why is that? That's literally just updated. 3 corners for Oldham, 2 for Southend. How has that just changed? Obviously felt that they got their stats wrong. Oh dear. Listening to Phil Brown at the moment. Obviously a legend at Southend. But yeah, we're probably about 3 or 4 minutes away from the second half kicking off. I definitely don't rule out Southend and Oldham out of this game though because they look so damn good. Leclerc and Max under investigation. Don't know why Leclerc made move on outside. Well, hopefully nothing comes to it. But so with that one, do you think Leclerc is the most likely to get punished, or will Max get punished even more? Which will obviously make my weekend if he gets another punishment. Obviously, the zone is very much boxing, isn't it? Isn't it? This looks incredible. E1 series looks outstanding. Honestly, that's the kind of sport I would definitely get into. E1, Lemonade, that is mental. FIFA World Cup, I'd rather watch paint dry. Might well actually do that. Watch paint dry than watch that rubbish. So they're just going through all the different things they do. Boxing, obviously, World Rally, golf, NFL. But that E1 looks incredible. June the 6th, Hall of Fame weekend. 2 champions. I guarantee I have no idea who they are. 2 undefeated contenders. Guarantee I have no idea who they are. Moore versus Wright. Yep, no idea. Cruz de Zaroon against Ortiz. I think I've heard of Ortiz. I think. Basically, safety car restart. Max when turning into start finish straight went wide when turning, which mean Leclerc before turn 1 made move but was contact a long way. Max trying to ram him but failed. Unbelievable. Big up to Chris. Women's football is the tops and hopscotch. Women's obviously got the women's Euros this summer. I'm actually looking forward to. Tell if I'll do many games. I'm not sure yet. Depends. My main focus will be on transfer window, so I'll see. I'll have a think about it. Usyk versus Dubois on July the 19th. I have absolutely no idea who any of the other boxers are. Masood versus McGrail, Wardley versus Honey, and Belanga versus Shiraz, and Stevenson versus Sapida. Absolutely no idea who they are. But Usyk versus Dubois, I know who they are. The players are about to come out here. The zone. Ulster players. There was an earlier one saying about Fire Stick. Let me have a look, see if I can find it again. There we go. This one here, I'm going to star it for anyone that needs to find it. So Fire Stick Channel 237 National League Event 01. That is if you need to find it. I still don't think it's a pen, personally. Out come the Southend players. They're really... no worries, mate. As I said, this is a watch along. I love everyone being able to watch the actual game. That's the whole point of it. Whoever wants to keep you company, that's absolutely fine. But if you want to watch the game, got no issues with that at all. I want everyone to be able to watch football. I know Southend are 1-0 up, but I would say I'd slightly edge Oldham for the first half. Slightly. Thought they looked a lot better than Southend. Okay, the kick-off underway, second half. I think I'm slightly behind the timer, aren't I? Indeed I am. Out for an Oldham throw-in already here. Oh, hang on, we've got a player down here. Max fault for oversteering Leclerc down start, finish straight, was on right and ahead despite Max decided to keep going right. Well, from that, I don't see how Charles can get done. So if there's any fault... oh, that's a penalty. Penalty to Oldham. Interesting. Okay, so penalty to Oldham. Goalkeeper's down here for Southend. That was a horrendous mess. Why is Hayes hurt? I actually don't understand why Hayes is hurt. Hayes was not brave enough there to go and get the ball. Yeah, that's definitely a penalty. Foul on Monte. 100% that's a penalty. But the goalkeeper should have just literally been brave and just gone to gather that ball. That is pathetic from the goalkeeper there. Leclerc did push him to the left, but they're racing. That's why. Obviously, Russell was on their tails, and Russell went on the inside of the mat. So that's Russell's corner for me. Right, Joe Garner is stepping up here to take the penalty for Oldham. This is Joe Garner. So much experience. Ridiculous amount of experience this guy has got.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring.
Penalty scored. One. Yeah, it sounds like he just lost his head. That's my issue with him. He just loses his head, doesn't he? He loses his composure. He's like a big child. And unfortunately, he reminds me of Schumacher. And that I have like a rule: don't act like a child. When it's one of these sports where it's ridiculously dangerous, way back, good couple of years ago, very dangerous. Obviously, it's not so dangerous so more because there's a lot of safety features and stuff. And years ago, it was a lot more dangerous. For people that don't remember, like cars flying over other drivers' heads and all that kind of stuff, absolute madness. It's a lot safer now. Still dangerous. Don't know if anyone saw the Indy car, the car that crashed and drove for like God knows how many meters on his head. It's still a dangerous sport. You just don't need anyone that's just a child. You need people that are just sensible. RX Giant in League One. What phase is he in? Simpson decided to get rid of him. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? He does it but can't take it. But that's why I understand you don't. Yeah, exactly. It's different, right? Like Russell, Norris. There's many drivers, right, that make errors and will cut off someone they probably shouldn't have done, but they'll always accept it back. Max doesn't. Max just thinks, oh no, they've taken my binky off me. No, just grow up, mate. And what I don't get more, and this is the bit that really bugs me about Max, his dad was not a good driver. Okay, it's not like I'd expect Mick Schumacher to be like this a little bit, but I know he's not. Max has no reason. Joss was not a good driver. Like, he really, he was just one of drivers that were on the grid. Literally, that's all he was. Turned up, got a paycheck. Yeah, I don't get how Max is the way he is. I would have expected to have liked him, but I really don't. I really detest him. Look, I hope he changes because I didn't like Seb for a while, but then I started liking Seb because he changed. His attitude changed totally, and I do like him now. But at the early part of Vettel's career, I didn't like him. He was just an absolute knobhead. And I hope Max changes because then I will like him. But right now, his attitude stinks. I don't like it. Less said about Joss, the better, especially with his personal issues. I don't actually know anything about Joss and his personal issues, if I'm honest. I have no idea. Look it up now, so I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Is that a rally crash? Jesus. I didn't realise he was still driving. I'm glad he's unhurt, but why on earth is he? was taking part in the third round of the European Rally Championships Rally of Scandinavia. Is he like 55 or something? He's ridiculously old, isn't he? How old's Josh? Why on earth is he still driving 53? My God. See, his dad, I didn't mind him as a driver. He was like a Grosjean and the Hulkenberg, just there. Just one of the many that were just there. Very much like Olivia Panis and stuff like that. They were just drivers that were just on the grid and, you know, such and such overtakes them and all that kind of stuff. I'm used to it. There was a guarantee, like on the F1 games, I would have been Josh Verstappen at some point because I like being the underdog. So I would have been Josh at some point. But I hope he gets. But that's mad. How's that not in bigger news? The only way I've literally read that is one you commented that, so I've looked it up. I've not heard any of that. That's mad. Going on here, Southend here for a chance. I've still got the ball. Well defended by Oldham. Here comes Oldham on a counter. Well defended there by Southend, though. Here's Miley. Over he goes. Free kick. Oh, okay. I have literally no idea. I don't. I suppose technically, when they haven't really affected my life, I don't really pay much attention to like the little stories and stuff. But no, I've not heard any of that. Yeah, literally, I've just read it. See, even you hadn't heard of it, and I know you follow all your F1 sport, so it's amazing. I've just literally just read it. Mad, absolutely mental. I don't know nothing about his personal life. Once he stopped driving, that was it. There's many drivers that have been on that grid, and I'm like, yeah, I don't care what they're doing up to now. Don't pay attention. Don't follow them. It's like I have no idea what Olivia Panis is doing with his life now. But you know what? Whilst the ball's out of play, I might as well have a look. Because I remember him because he won at... Did he win at Monaco? I think he did. Olivia Panis is now 58 years old. He did win the 1996 Monaco Grand Prix with Ligier. Yeah. But you have absolutely no idea what team that was. That was a team that was stopped at the 1990 something. What's he doing now? Oh, he's the father of Aurélien Panis. Who's Aurélien Panis? Drives for Zengo Motorsport, the first non-Hungarian the team has fielded in WTCC, whatever the hell WTCC is. What the hell is WTCC? Absolutely no idea what that is. Got a player down here for Oldham, by the way. Oh, God, no. No. Shouldn't be. At the end of the day, if he's not up to it, I'd have more respect for him saying, I'm not up for racing today. I'd have more respect for him then. But I wouldn't put it past Corner to say, hell no, you're not doing that. We'll lose so much money in sponsorship. Because Horner's a knobhead. It's another reason why I don't like Red Bull. It's Horner. Absolute scumbag. This is turning into a Red Bull rant, isn't it? I do like the Red Bull football teams, though. I do. Just don't like the racing team at all. Just over 58 minutes played, 1-1. It's a good game. Right, free kick's taken. Go out for an Oldham throw-in. Kind of complaining there. Can't see our mark. Game's fizzled out a little bit there, I have to be honest. Russell smirk at the start of interview. I do like George. He always makes me smile. Just please never go to Red Bull. Rather soft free kick, if I'm honest there. Foul by Apaya Forson. All right, Southend are going to make some changes here. Wish me good luck with this because this is not going to be easy to keep a hold of. Or his forward up. Is Gardner. Catching with the cross. Oh, his foot up. Oh, good save. Good save there by Hayes. Made up for that earlier thing for me because he was absolutely shockingly shit. Russell didn't know it was Mario Kart. Speaking of Max, Russell has the same opinion as me. Amazing driver, but then occurring scenarios let Max down. Oh yeah, driver-wise, he's good. I just don't like him as a person or his decision making sometimes, and that's what lets him down. It's like Schumacher. There's no way that I can't say he wasn't a good driver because he was, but his decision making and his attitude sucks or sucked. Free kick here for Southend. Charlie Kendall's coming off. Corley Bond, Jesus, it's a good signing. And then Bridge is off and Parillon. So they are the first changes. There will be more. There's Max saying should be disqualified. I don't agree with that, but agree with penalty given. The swearing punishment for this season, don't know if that's happening. It shouldn't be. Well, it's passion at the end of the day, isn't it? It's a tricky one, isn't it? Because it's on when kids are going to watch it. And obviously you don't really want kids hearing swearing, I suppose. But as long as it's not done in a bad manner, like you're calling the stewards an absolute bellend or something like that, then, you know, fair enough, don't be doing that. But if you're just saying, fuck yeah, or, oh, what a wally, it's a tricky one. I think there has to be some sensible thinking about it sometimes. Big up to Peter. Let's have a big yawn. I hope you're doing well, Peter. Come up to 66 minutes play now. 1-1. Joe, just because you used to play in the league doesn't mean that these free kicks are given in the National League, because they're not. Georgia national team of the season. That's right, that's very knowledgeable. He is. Pritchard is coming off. Oh, Bliminek. Uchakabulum. So Pritchard is coming off. Here we go. Sugar. If I've managed to spell that right the first time round, I'm really well impressed. So, I am not going to save it until I know it's definitely right. Ah, so close. Right, 68 minutes played. 1-1. Big up. Oh, I honestly don't know. This is. I couldn't tell you. I'll be honest. I did think Oldham were better the first half, but Southend were balling on. It's a Pia Forson. No penalty. No. So yeah, first half Oldham were better, but Southend were leading. Then Oldham equalised very early on the second half. But if anything, now Southend look better. So I couldn't tell you now. I'll be honest. Hudson's down at the moment. $52,000 people are at Wembley today. That is absolutely amazing numbers. James Norwood's going to be coming on shortly for Oldham. You honestly cannot call this game right now. This is going to be so close. This could be my first extra time game of the season. That is. Like I said, I'm happy with either team that comes up because they've both got Football League history. The only reason I'm choosing Southend is because I'm from Essex. Literally the only reason. Max just did his interview. Max certainly not social distancing from his attitude. Oh, he's such a bellend. If he wasn't a bellend, I'd like him, but he's a bellend. Oh, hang on. Good running out by Hayes there. Max says, does the Russell incident matter into where your finishing position it did? Yeah. Oh, challenge for both clubs now. Coker's going to come off as well. So Norwood for Oldham, Coker's going to come on as well for Southend. Oh, it's gone. No. Not the fizz taking out the effort there. Obviously, we've got to wait for the ball to go out of play here. Oh, hang on. Just had the ref just blow. So Norwood's coming on for Gardner, I believe. No, just okay. I don't understand what's happened there. So the Southend subs happened, but the Oldham sub has happened, but not the Southend one. So Coker's still waiting to come on. Seems a bit weird because the Oldham subs was made. Free kick here for Southend. Let's have a look. You kind of like Rosberg more, Bobby. During commentary when chaos was happening, Rosberg says, "Shut up, Max, get on with it." Well, I won't like Nico Rosberg for obviously the way that he stopped his career, but I do like that. So Miley's off for Coker. Let me just change the teams and I'll go for the comments in a minute. There we go. Bingo at a bango. It's about time Oldham promoted. Big up to Danny L. After 30 years of demotions. Yeah, Oldham scored as well. No Fate scores. It's now Southend. Southend, mate. Southend. Norris needs to start getting off the line better. Seems to be his weakness. Yeah, agree. Big up to the Lancashire Hop Pots. Hop Pots. Big up to you. Piastri perfect in every way at the moment. That's why he's won 5-6. Yeah. Tries my favourite to win it, to be honest. Hang on, was there a dodgy challenge here by Corey Evans? Because I heard the commentator. It's a yellow card for Corey Evans, but I need to see this again because I did hear the commentator go, ooh. Let's have a look. Ooh, he was lucky. He was lucky there wasn't not much of a hit on him, to be fair, there. So she just rang me and asked if I wanted to be United's number 2 behind Onana. He pulled out the deal after I said I can only save shots and keep clean sheets. No, it's not coping with the pressure, in my opinion, as he was expected to win it. Piastri don't feel pressure and thriving from it. Yeah, 100%. Temi saying I want Southend to win. He's saying he's Korean. Big up to people watching in Korea. Only in round 9 of F1 season, McLaren are nearly 200 points clear above second. Absolutely mental. Fouled by the mullet man, Scott Morris. Temi, I want Southend. Benny wants Southend to win as well. Meat pie, sausage roll. Come on, Oldham, give us a go. Pick up to Mark. That's actually entertainment. Have we jinxed him, Brenny? Everyone else battling for second. Hang on, 2 secs. Everyone else battling for second in constructors, probably Ferrari versus Mercedes. Please say Yang Yun Yang. Yep, I tried my best. Nobody wants Southend to win, not even the Southend wants them to win. They like being a big fish in a 2x2 aquarium. Max have only 1 scoring points for Red Bull. No, we haven't jinxed them. Well, that's the problem with Gitsunoda, isn't it? You have 2 good drivers. Guess what? You get 2 good results. Well, actually, I'll rephrase that. You have 2 good cars. I don't. I really question that they have 2 good cars, if I'm honest. I reckon they pump everything in Max's car. Everything. Oh, this is a good game. Obviously, just over 82 minutes played now. Now, surely neither really want to go into 120 minutes. Are they going to go gung ho for it in the last 10 minutes? Big up to Steve JB saying up the Mariners. I don't know who I dislike more, Wrexham or Max Verstappen. Max, easy. Colin is coming on for South Oldham now. Yoga Nathan is coming off. So it should have been choice for Red Bull, and they got drivers who aren't good enough. The thing is, I've always had this question: is that second car just like Max's car? Because I'll be honest, I have my doubts if they're exactly the same or as close to. Congrats to Oldham and Southend for beating our record playoff attendance today. Was 49,500 when we played Bristol Rovers 10 years ago. Big up Steve JB. Southend cockle pickers. Matt's giving all priorities and know that this season, yes, I don't like it. For me, it's a team game. I know only one driver can win it, but I think when you've got a good teammate, it helps dramatically, in my opinion. I've watched F1 for so many years, and I've always felt that your teammate is sometimes you're a pain in the arse, but also someone that can really help you. I've heard that Max checks under his bed for Piastri before he goes to sleep every night. Says Cole. Michael saying, "Come on, Oldham." I think we're heading into extra time. If I'm honest, from this, not really had any big chances for a while. They're both trying. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm not feeling it. Oh, his chance saved. Here's Oldham. Oldham 92 for a minute. Heard it here first, says Colm. It would be unusual for me never have done a game with no extra time. Normally, when it comes to finals, I normally have extra time. I've not had any yet, in any of the games I've done. Let's see if Colm's right. Need Oldham up. It's close to the Greensby. That's true, because thinking of the travel, aren't you here, mate? Don't blame me, to be fair. Yeah. Chris that's in the comments, he has to go to Truro with the Carlisle. So yeah, I don't blame you actually. Yeah. And Southend's a bit of a shithole, if I'm honest as well. Oldham's not great, but yeah, it's a bit of a long way to go to a shithole. they all know that you're doing a watch long, so they have all agreed to get it done in the thank. That would be really nice. We'll wait and see though. 87 minutes done so far. Too far. I remember going to Southend to watch Donny play and being scared that the terrace was going to fall down on me. Yeah, Root Hall, I think, isn't it? Southend Stadium. Yeah, there are some grotty ones, I have to be honest. It's going to be a long throw-in coming here from Scott Morris. Oh, no. He's deceived me. He's done a short one. Right, Scott with a low cross. No one anywhere near the ball. It's a great ball. What's happened to the goalkeeper here? He's just got cramp. Oh, has Hudson actually hurt himself? Grotty ain't the word. It's a tough league to get out of, even though Grimsby have been down in the abyss twice. It already should be 3 up. Yeah, 100% it should be 3 up. Yeah, I believe that you should. I still believe in the playoffs because I think the playoffs is just very entertaining. But I think should be 2 automatics and 1 through playoff. But personally, I thought they were trying to assist, trying chemical warfare on the away fans. It was that. It's made. Yeah, it's yeah. There's actually a stand at the Molyneux in the North Bank. So you've got like the 4 normal stands, and then you've got a corner, just one corner that has no roof, no protection whatsoever. Oh, kitchen with a pull wide. It's 9. How's it 9 minutes? There's 9 minutes of injury time. Don't know where they got that from. Don't get me started on Grimsby. I'll let you and Steve JB taking this one on. Agreed. Yeah, 2 automatics, but I still need playoffs. I still need the playoffs. I love a playoff, as everyone knows. That's why I've done all the playoffs this week. They're just so fun to watch. They really are. This game's been really good. It's been better than the championship one. Championship one I was quite disappointed with, to be fair. Apart from the result, so I was happy Sunderland went up. But Montfay's just lost it. He's going to get a yellow for that, surely. Yeah, of course he is. Yeah, Montfay knows it already. Love going to watch a footy game and come home smelling like fish. I think it's a change here for Southend. Unfortunately, they're watching the replay, so I don't really know who it is. I could just hear it over the tannoy. So Hopper's off and Walker's on. It's still better smelling people than people from Scunthorpe. I do apologise from these people from these lovely towns in the UK, but Colm does have issues with anywhere that's in Yorkshire that isn't Doncaster. This is just Colm's opinion. I like all towns, well, apart from Ipswich, all towns in the UK. Pick up to Yvonne saying full time. It's about 5 minutes away from full time, but then we will go into extra time. I'll have a very quick break after the full time though. Yvonne said, yeah, it's currently 1-1. We'll see what happens in the last 5 minutes. Oh dear. See, Cole, you've started something now because Steve is a Grimsby fan. So you have started something now. Oh gosh. Oh, Norwood missed a chance there. Air shot. That was definitely a moment that he could have. If he hit that, who knows what would have happened? Obviously, we don't know if it would have gone high, wide, but snatches at the shot, and it becomes an air shot. 4 minutes. Oh dear, here we go. Oh God, what have you two started? Oh dear. So we've got 3 minutes left of normal time, but it does look like it's going into extra time here. I will have a quick break. Oh dear. I think Fordop's down here injured. There's another player down injured as well. I think it's a clash of legs by the looks of it. I'm nice, really. I don't have any issues with Grimsby, to be fair. He's lying. He's not nice, really. He picks on me every single stream, Steve. He is extremely troublesome. I'm only joking. That's because it's true. That is factual. No, it's really from Donny. And honestly, he's an absolute awesome legend. And yeah, he is a host. Obviously, when his work schedule eases up, hopefully we'll see him more on stream as well. But yeah, he's one of many hosts that we have on here. All good fun, mate. We don't cry in Grim. Final minute I don't see there being a goal now. I think it's going into extra time. This is my first game that's going to go to extra time for the season. Huh? Oh, Carl, I know you've got a genuine question. I've got a genuine question now. What? Hope last night's stream was okay. Don't remember doing it, but I did. I'll be honest. What's happened? Right, it's going to extra time. League 2, cheeky bugger. Oh, okay. Did he? How come he can't remember it? Oh, okay. He doesn't remember doing it. That's the bit that concerns me. Why? What, Dermot? Why do you not remember doing it? What was going on? But I'm going to have a quick break, people. I'll be back very shortly. Welcome back, everyone. Right, so the players are back lining up now. So I am going to go through the comments now. I'm having a problem with the comments now. Give me 2 seconds. They don't like it, Opham. Right, that has cheered me up due to the fact I'm a big Dad's Army fan. So thank you for cheering me up. And Corporal Jones is one of my favourite characters in that. So how can you completely forgot they're in the same league as your own team that you've just got out of? Oh dear. Oh, it's a goal.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring.
It is a goal. Parallon has scored. Brilliant by Parallon, to be fair. The ball was heading behind him because it had a deflection. That was not easy. I'm going to go with that's 92nd or 90. No. So there we go. 2-1 to Southend. Made it 2-12 there. Let me just have a look back. Right, I won't be shocked if Hamilton is gone end of the season. Yeah, for me, I feel that's that interview there. He's had enough already, sarcastically saying great strategy, except feisty with answers to interviewer. I said this last year. Hamilton is washed up and finished. Leclerc is quicker than you accept it. Hamilton complaining, but realising he's getting retirement pension at Ferrari. Oldham is likely Emma Leafs, once a championship team with decades of disappointment. Is that the Maple Leafs, thank God? I think that's the Maple Leafs, isn't it? Because we weren't looking that far down the league. Only playoff finals to go to extra time this season. It is actually Paragon. No, it's Parallon. Parallon. If I said Paragon, I do apologise. But yeah. Hamilton had to let Leclerc by reluctant today. That sums it up. I'm bored and have 3 more hours of work. Well, I hope work eases up for you, mate. do need to speak to you this week, actually, mate, as well. So I'll probably leave you a voice note tomorrow if I've got time. I can imagine, mate. Yeah, I didn't like the move. You know, I didn't want Lewis ever being dead to me, but going to that team like that, yeah, dead to me. I don't feel Oldham have got enough to get this done. How to offend free groups. Oh, probably. What? I know bugger all about Pokemon, just so everyone's fully aware. Not my thing. Don't get it. Not my cup of tea at all. Hamilton at Ferrari is Schumacher at Mercedes, to be honest. Oh, you know what? I don't really remember Schumacher at Mercedes very well. And that probably tells you everything. Because I remember we went there. I don't remember much about it. There's going to be a change here for Oldham. Kitching is off and Hobson is on. Corner for Oldham. I have Kevin Mayer, manager of the season for this season, regardless anyway, to get Southend in this position. Fantastic job. Fantastic manager as well, if I'm honest. Fantastic player, I mean, manager. He's a very good manager, but fantastic player he was. Mate, I do have plushies, in all fairness. I have a DeLorean. I have Uncle Albert, Rodney, and Del Boy. And I have Corporal Jones. That's the type of plushies I have. And I still look for more, to be fair. I look for like the ones that just... I've got loads of Monopoly sets, like Goonies and that kind of stuff, but I like collecting Monopoly sets. Mickey Mellon did have 100% record at Wembley, did. Really is. It is, isn't it? Jesus. I think... Am I right in saying this? I think all my 4 teams have won. Obviously, Wimbledon went up. Charlton went up. Sunderland went up. Looks like Southend. I don't bother with awards because the League 2 ones were utter bollocks, says Cole. Southend were 3-1 down to Rochdale in quarters. 1-4-3. Beat Forest Green on penalties. Underdogs in all games. Yeah. they've had one hell of a route to the final, haven't they? And they only just got to the playoffs by Pippin Gateshead the final day as well. Absolute madness. Looks like there's another change being lined up here for Oldham. Right, free kick for Southend. So far, decent defence. Pia Forson just pulls it wide. Shows sometimes teams with momentum going. But yeah, I think momentum is really vital for the playoffs. How did Molyneux not win a player of the season is beyond me. He is outstanding. Every time I watch Luke, he just always makes me smile. He's my type of player. Didn't even know who won League Two awards, to be honest. I've got a feeling, Chris, you might have been slightly checked out at that point for League Two. Another change here for Oldham, as I said, was coming up. Don't know who's coming. Recognise him. So Corey Evans is off and Harrott is coming on for him. So Corey Evans, in all fairness, is about 900 years old. He's not. But he's got to 101 minutes. Definitely knackered. No doubt about that. Definitely knackered. Yeah, I'll be honest, mate. You probably had checked out at that point. You're like, League Two, what? What's League Two again? Just you enjoyed the Premier League stuff, all right? You were just done with the League Two stuff. Michael Cheek won Player of the Season. Good player. I'm gonna look it up now. So I'll be honest, I don't know. Let's have a look. C4 list. At the moment, we're competing against York, Oldham, Forest Green. Yeah, good luck to us beating them to promotion. Yes, bloody tough in it. I'll be honest, it's become harder, isn't it? With Forest Green not going up, and I think a lot of people did say that there's a good chance that they will go up this season, but they didn't. Oldham, they got a good squad, but they definitely run out of puff in this game, if I'm honest. And York, well backed, good team. It's going to be really tricky. 23 goals for a team that finished 11th in the league. Yeah, Cheeky's a good player, in all fairness. So. I think that's what I like about the EFL awards. They don't just stick with the big teams. Like, in the Premier League, they kind of stick with the big teams, the big names. They'll go wherever. Not even them teams, others will strengthen. Yeah, 100%. Luke Molineux, 16 goals, 12 assists, and a title-winning player. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I do like Luke Molineux. I think he's a great player. And he's a winger. I think there's only 1 minute of injury time in the first half. I obviously won't have a break this time because it's literally just switch ends. If Gateshead gets back, is getting promoted, it's written beat. It's oh Jesus, can you imagine? Oh my God. Oh, I'm right, Chris. I'm going to put you on the spot now for next year's National League playoff final. Are you joining me if it's Carlisle versus Gateshead in the final? She was inexperienced at EFL, but to be fair, but yeah, Luke should still win it in my opinion. Yeah, Cheek was brilliant in National League. Really good. All right, so that's the end of the first half of extra time. So we've got 15 more minutes left. Oh dear. With my Rob Street coming back and Teddy, were doing well for us. Max Verstappen was given 3 penalty points for his incident with George Russell. He is now on 11 penalty points, meaning just 1 point away from a race ban. Oh, today's just getting better and better. Because I can guarantee you that that will happen by the end of the season. Literally just yeah, exactly what I was thinking. He's definitely missing a race because yeah, Max is Max. He's going to get another point, guarantee it. So yeah, definitely title done. Rob was on loan from Lincoln, who are also in League One, and Teddy is a Chelsea youth goalkeeper. Jesus Christ, they've got about 50 of them. I'm surprised there isn't a Chelsea goalkeeper at every single club in the bloody country. The amount of goalkeepers they have. Yep. It's done deal. Yeah, so it's going to be, I think it's 12.5 up front, and then the rest in add-ons, which I'm sure you'll probably get anyway, in all fairness. I think it's a great signing. Absolutely brilliant. I'm happy for Keller. Deserves, yeah, 100%. That's a great signing for Keller. Really is. Hell no. You've already had 2 of our goof youth players, and they've done you some good already. Chris saying, "Come on, Oldham." I'll be honest, mate. I don't see it. I don't see enough in Oldham at the moment to say, you're close. I mean, Troy Boyd for transfer window. It's a good start, but they're going to need to replace Remo and Wissa, who will be gone, in my opinion. Yeah, Remo will definitely go. Wissa, interesting. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, you mean Donny, not United? I'll say United have had enough of our good youth. You know what? We've got some... how good save there, in all fairness. Or is Fire Forson, is Barn... Oh, slipped out the wrong time. We've got quite a good few youth players that I would quite happily give to Donny to get experience, to be fair. We've got Sefasic Sean, he's only 17, right winger, plays like Saka. We're not far from getting a 17-year-old striker. You could have him on loan. Getting him from Blackburn. He's made 2 appearances. Hang on, is there a yellow card coming here? Or was a yellow card? Oh. There's a substitution. And you never guess what this substitution is. Referee. A referee has just substituted himself for another ref. So we've got a new ref. Screw United, I don't give a fuck. No, fair enough. You'll probably feel differently in a 4 to 6 weeks. Carlo will be looking at Monte or Raglan, in my opinion, at centre back. I'll take Monte's been really good. I'm really quite impressed by Monte, I have to be honest. Tough cookie. I'll take either no excuses from us. We will pay the money like we have with us signing option striker Liney. No, I just think it's going to take time. Just going to take time to get everybody out, to get everybody in. So I'm going to say 4 to 6 weeks. A lot of people, just because the window's open, everything deals can be done just like that. Boosh bash bosh. There's a reason why the window is open for 3 months. We are raiding everyone. No, well, it's the best idea, isn't it? Because the players know the league, and there are some quality players in the National League who could quite easily step up to League 2 if you were to go up. Oh, hang on. It's Norwood. Norwood! Oh, my God. I was not expecting that.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring.
I honestly did not see a goal coming from Oldham at all. Wow, 2-2. Oh God, you know what's coming then, don't you? Penalties soon. Got 10 minutes left. This game could be going to penalties. Oh, jeez. Settle in, everybody. It's going to be a long night. Got to have a shout at 7. I reckon Chris would do well for you a lot, Chris. We are the boys in blue, says Chris. Or Ironside. Oh, yeah. I just think, honestly do think it's going to be probably one of the best national leagues for quite a few years, if I'm honest. The quality and the teams that will obviously strengthen as well. I think it's really, really good national league again. I'm really looking forward to it, if I'm honest. Oh my God!
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring.
Wow. Okay, this was a cross, all right? This is not a shot. This was a cross that was mishit by the person they were aiming for. And obviously the goalkeeper was in no man's land with what he was going to be doing. Wow. Football is insane. It's Harrott with the goal. Wow. So yeah, it was let's have a look, just double check. But yeah, Harrott goes for a cross, obviously trying to fall forward up. But yeah, it didn't hit forward up. But I think the goal, did it have a little touch? No, it had no touch. No touch from the defender. Wow. That is mental. Chinek. Oh mate. Chris, why do I say I love doing this? These are the greatest finals ever. Absolute madness. 2 goals in 2 minutes has totally changed this game. Right, Gubbins is coming on. Oh my word. Who's Gubbins coming on for? Coming on for a Paya Forson. Oh, Oldham making a change as well. Of course they are, just to annoy me. I think Rossiter's on. I think I'm trying to make sure I spell his name right. So I hate getting people's names wrong. Champions, ole ole. Still 5 minutes left. I don't rule out anything now because I did not see Oldham getting any goals in this, and they got 2 in 2 minutes. So anything's possible. Michael Booth says, "Let's go, Brenny. What did I tell you? Told you Oldham was going to win it. Ignore the time I said it. What can you watch on the Zone or Norwood? No, offside, I think, anyway. Are you looking forward to next season? Liverpool, yes. Carlisle, no. I have no words, nor do I. It's mental. Carlisle fans are in, 100%. Yeah. Because this Southend is going to improve next season. 100%. This Southend is going to improve. Yeah. Jeez. Not going to be easy as when Simpson got Carlisle out of non-league. Yep. Brady says, "Tell me you have the power. Oldham are the tops. I told you they would win." Well, it's still not over yet. I'll be honest. I was quite adamant that Southend were quite safe until they weren't. So yeah, that's why I love the playoff finals. Oh crikey, absolute madness. Okay, it's a corner for Southend here. Let's have a look. Big up to Adonius Bruno. What you have? Absolutely no idea what that means. I do apologise. I've known Southend fan for a long time. He's going to be raging. It's not done yet. But I definitely wouldn't be amused with the third goal for Oldham if I was a Southend fan, that's for certain. Norwood, I for people that know the pyramid well enough. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where are you watching? I'm watching The Zone. Oh, hang on. I remember doing my darts watch long weeks ago and saw Southend 3-1 down to Watchtower. I was like, no point checking score. Now that's done at the end of my dart stream. Saw them come back. Mate, playoffs is mental. National League's mental. It's just an incredible, incredible league. Offside, surely. Yeah. So there's definitely 2 minutes left, and then whatever they add on for injury time, which there could be a bit due to the fact there was quite a bit of over celebration. So. Oh, God almighty. Honestly, mate, this game is crazy. There's still a minute left, but I'll be honest, there's every chance that there's a goal coming. Oh, Fluminek. I would join you if Darlington ever become relevant again. Okay, Darlington is a place you like or a place you dislike? Because knowing you could hate them. I'm probably going to be going to every game, to be honest. But I hope you do, mate. Can we play you every week? I'll be honest. I think over the 120 minutes, it's a tough one actually to call. It's 4 minutes of injury time, by the way. I think it's tough to call, but I think Southend over the 120 minutes slightly deserve it slightly more than Oldham. But the score doesn't lie. Do you know what I mean? It's like one of those. It's just one of those situations. It's mad. I like them because of Craig Bundell, ex-Rover striker, and everything we went to their stadium. We played like pro in Brazil. Okay, you never know with you, mate, because you literally hate every single place in Yorkshire and around that area, and God knows. The Truro game away is going to be a winter midweek, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, it could be. Tuesday night, Chris. You must know it. Chris, please do the Truro game. Yeah, Chris, you've got to do some vlogs, mate. Get JJ into it as well. Honestly, it'll be good, entertaining, and honestly, it will help drastically on your subscribers, mate. Because people love vlogs. You know, we have a few people that from the armory that go to games, but I can never get them to do a vlog. Just can never get it to do a vlog. Because I think vlogs are awesome. People love that kind of thing. Just over 2 minutes left now. Southend just can't get the second ball. They win the first ball, but they don't win the second ball. Scott Morris's crosses have been mainly brilliant today. I don't hate all Yorkshire players, just 90% of them. Exactly. Hours of Chris and JJ. Can't be asked holding my phone for hours. Well, get JJ to hold it. Get one of those stick things that people use. Honestly, you and JJ doing a vlog would be absolutely hilarious. It is. Honestly, Chris, you have no idea how popular that would be. The Chris and JJ show. Right, literally 1 more minute left. Southend have got to get something from this attack now. No. Ooh. Rush clearance there, if I'm honest, but it's not far away from their own penalty area, so I wouldn't say it's out of the woods yet. Right, here we're going to go for a very long throw in. I think Oldham okay now. Here's Ford up. Yeah, Ford up is just. But can Southend do anything with the last 15 seconds? They need to push it forward. You just keep mincing around. That ref will just blow the whistle. He'll only blow the whistle when it doesn't feel that there's something happening. No, that's it. That's definitely over now. And there it is. Well done, Oldham. They have been promoted back to the league. Truro 1 car. Chris happy to see. That is shit. I like the Yorkshire Dales and North Yorkshire Moors. It was, yes, I did. It was good, tiring, and yeah, it was good. Very, very entertaining game. But yeah, I hope you're doing well there, Michael. Big up to Jack saying come on Oldham. Big up to everyone that's watched. Really do appreciate it. But I'm definitely done now. You'll see me again in around an hour's time. There will be another show coming in a little bit. The Hard Truth is out tonight. So yeah, see you all very shortly. Take it easy. Bye-bye.